So let's start your reading for lovely Libra people. Not you, I know that none of you are trolls, you're lovely. The first card you have your past is the Five of Pentacles. Yes, I shouldn't laugh, this is a really sad card. Yes, I'm actually seeing someone close to you, and you're helping this person. I'm seeing you helping someone. I know this is the Five of Pentacles, but this is what I'm seeing. You're helping someone who you felt was a bit in a bad situation or something like that. This person could be giving you the impression that actually they were going through a worse time than they actually were. That's what I'm seeing. And yes, they had some sort of a plan, some kind of plan to get themselves out of this, whatever this problem was that they had. If this resonates, just be a little bit careful. You might not be seeing everything around this situation or around this person. And yes, of course, help someone if that's what you want to do. I help people. There's nothing wrong with helping people, of course. But just be careful that there could be important things that you didn't know about them, and maybe you didn't know the full situation. And they might not be showing you that. They might be looking for help and not actually showing you what's actually going on with them. The next card you have your past is the Five of Cups. So yes, you do care about this person. I'm seeing that you care about this person. They weren't able to help themselves, or actually no, they could help themselves, but they were telling you. Maybe they were telling you that they couldn't help themselves. You thought they couldn't help themselves, but I'm seeing they actually could. They weren't showing you. They weren't showing you the full extent of the situation. So yes, I'm actually not seeing this as a love connection. This could be someone who maybe you were connected to in love in your more distant past, but you still care about this person. That's what I'm seeing here. Obviously, you're caring about them. Obviously, you're still in contact with this person if you were helping them out. And yes, they did have some opportunities. This is what I'm seeing. They had some opportunities in front of them, and they had opportunities all around them, actually. But they weren't doing that. They weren't taking up these opportunities. They were more happy to rely on you. And there could have been some other people as well who they were relying on. I'm seeing more than one person actually could have been helping them. And I don't think you knew about these other people either. They had a few people helping them. And yes, they were able to help themselves as well. Look at what this man has. He has a castle. Can you imagine having a castle and then not being grateful for what you have? So he has a castle, he has everything he needs, he has a bridge, he has beautiful scene in front of him, he has golden cups behind him, full cups. So yes, all he has to do is lift his head, walk over the bridge and get to the castle. But no, he won't do that. He'd rather wait for someone to give him cups. Oh, someone come and give me some golden cups. I've got a castle, but I don't care. I just want you to give me something. That's not fair. So yes, this person could help themselves. They had a lot already. They also had other people helping them, but they weren't telling you that. So be very careful around this person. If this resonates, I'm not saying just drop this person and say, I'm not helping you, but keep your eyes open. Have a look for other things. Just have a look. The last card you have for your past is the King of Cups. So I'm seeing that yes, this is about someone else. I'm seeing this person in the Five of Cups was someone who you used to be maybe in a relationship or connected to romantically or something like that. But this new person, this other person in the King of Cups is someone who you might be connected to at this time or at this time in your past. Or maybe you were hoping to have a relationship, but you were connected romantically in some way with this person. Now, this person I'm seeing probably wasn't showing you their true feelings at this time. That's what I always see with this King of Cups. This is, if you look at the King of Cups, he's on top of the water. So the water, I'll move this again. I don't like doing this, but I will. So the water, he's sitting on top of his throne, which is on top of the water. So this is about being on top of your feelings, kind of not revealing your feelings, keeping your feelings down. So I'm seeing this person was trying to hide their true feelings from you or something like that, hide their emotions from you. Yes, and He's looking to one side as well. I don't know if you can see this, but this king is looking. His eyes look to one side. They're not looking right at you. So sometimes if you're speaking to people and they're not looking right in your eyes, they're looking from side to side, they're trying to hide something from you. So I'm actually not seeing this person's being dishonest or anything like that, but there is something that they're not wanting to tell you. And I think this is their feelings, because if you look at this king, yes, he's on top of his feelings, he's on top of the water. So they're trying to hide what they're feeling from you for some reason, or they were at this time. First card you have for your present is the Magician. So yes, this is about manifesting. The Magician is a master manifester. So this is about something you've been trying to achieve this thing for a long time. Now I'm actually seeing there's a project or something like that, something you really wanted to do. It involves work, and you might have had to abandon this a few times in your past. This is something you might have had to, you picked this up, you started working on it, and then you put it down, and then you started again. So I'm seeing there were a few false starts with this project or whatever this is. You have everything in place now to be able to start this again. You have the Magician, so you can start this again. But you're going to have to concentrate. You're going to have to concentrate. You're going to have to not get distracted. Look how concentrating, look at this Magician. He's concentrating so hard on what he's doing. He's trying to manifest something. You need to concentrate, not to get distracted. I'm seeing you could be easily distracted, and the last time you started this project, that's what happened. You got distracted, and you gave up before you finished it. But yes, the more time I'm seeing with this, the more time that passed, you put this aside, and the more time that passed, the worse you felt about starting it again. It's that kind of thing, but you knew you should have started it again. So yes, don't be distracted this time when you start this. Get into this again. This is the right time for you to do this. You have the Magician, and you're able to manifest this thing. Definitely, you just need to concentrate. That's what I'm seeing. The next card you have, your present, is the Two of Pentacles. Yes, backwards and forwards, up and down. Look what this is with the Two of Pentacles. So yes, I'm seeing this is this person in the King of Cups again. I'm seeing that they might be, they're not being dishonest with you. I keep on seeing that they're not being dishonest with you, but they're hiding their feelings for some reason. They might be a little bit unsure about things. There might be something else that's bothering them, but they're not telling you. They're not telling you what's bothering them at this time. I'm seeing this person could have also been away or busy or something like that, or preoccupied with something practical, and maybe they were hiding behind this. Maybe it was like, oh, they didn't want to speak to you, and they didn't want to reveal something to you, but they were busy, and they said, oh, I'm just going to say, oh, I'm busy, I can't talk to you right now. So they could have been hiding behind that. I'm seeing you trying to text this person, but I'm seeing them being very slow to communicate back to you. So maybe, I'm going to sneeze. Oh, no, I'm not. So if I sneeze all of a sudden, don't get a fright headphone wearing people. It might suddenly come out. Sorry about that. So yes, this person is communicating with you really slowly. It's going up and down. It's their turn to text you, then it's your turn, then it's their turn. But it's going so slowly. Look at this infinity. You feel like it's taking forever for them to communicate to you. And I think it's because they are trying to hide their feelings from you or something like that, and they're a bit afraid to tell you, so they're kind of not talking to you. But they're making you feel very frustrated, and they should really come out and say this. I'm an Aries, so I can't bear this. I want someone to tell me exactly what's going on. So yes, I am seeing that you are a bit frustrated, or very frustrated by this. So the last card you have, your present, is Temperance. So yes, you might be trying to keep your feelings to yourself as well about this. But what I'm seeing is, I'm looking at these wings on this Temperance card. These are red wings. So you might be really impatient. You might be even feeling a bit angry about this person. You might be trying to hold back your temper, because I'm still seeing them not telling you where they are with you, or how they feel about you, or how they feel about something. They're not telling you their feelings, but it's like they're not staying, they're not leaving, they're not telling you this, they're not telling you yes, they're not telling you no. They're kind of just holding everything back and taking forever to get back to you. They're not communicating properly. It's very frustrating. You're being kept in the dark. If this resonates and someone's making you feel like this, if someone's making you feel angry or upset, getting angry isn't going to change anything. Try and get some distance from this. Try and get some distance from this backwards and forwards person. Try and get your balance back. That's what I'm seeing with this card. Don't stay around anyone who makes you feel like this. That's what I'm seeing. This person shouldn't be making you feel like this. They should be telling you what's on their mind. Now, it might be, I shouldn't be too hard on this person. It might be something there. There might be a good reason why. But yes, they should sense that if they care about you, they'd worry about how you're feeling. They wouldn't want you to be upset. They wouldn't want you to be feeling unhappy. So the first card you have for your future is, yes, Judgment. This is about letting things go, moving on, not going over the past things over and over again. The Judgment is about, yes, whatever happened has happened. On Judgment Day, this is the biblical idea of Judgment Day. Judgment Day comes and you have to face the music. Whatever's happened in your past, you can't go back and change it. You just have to face what's happening to you. So that's what I'm seeing here. I'm seeing is that you're probably going to just, you might just be letting go of this person. You might be letting go of this whole thing. This person in the Temperance card, in the Two of Pentacles. You might just be moving on from them. Because the Judgment card is final. Once the Judgment card comes up, once you have Judgment, it's final. You can't go back. What's done is done. That's what I'm seeing. So you might be thinking, well, I'm not going to go back. I'm not even going to talk to this person. I'm not going to ask them anymore. I can see that they're not interested in talking to me. So what's done is done. I'm going to try and move on. Not that it's easy to do that. I'm seeing that might be what is happening in the Judgment card, and it might be final as well. That's what I'm seeing. The next card you have for your future is the Four of Wands. So, a nice card. Yes, you're definitely going to be getting away from all of this situation. You're going to be retreating, and this actually sounds a bit boring, but I'm seeing you're going to be just in your home, just resting, doing things for yourself, maybe watching movies and things like that. Just getting your mind off everything, just getting away from everything. It might sound boring, but when you've been through everything you've been through, it's not boring at all. Trust me, you'll love spending this time by yourself, watching Netflix or whatever you're doing. You're going to need to do that. And I'm seeing that in this time you have to yourself, it's going to help you to get things clear in your mind, maybe work out what you're going to do in the Magician card, how to do this thing, how to go about manifesting, how to let this person go, in the King of Cups, this Temperance person, and you're just going to be working through a lot of things by yourself, and you need that time to yourself to be able to do that. That's what I'm seeing. The last card you have, your future, is the Emperor. So this is about, the Emperor is always about strictness, about uniformness, about discipline, doing things properly, doing things strictly. He can be really difficult to be around sometimes. He can be very bossy, and he has a set idea about doing things. So I'm seeing that this is about you. You're going to be, not that you're like that, you're not bossy, but what I'm seeing is that in the Four of Wands, you were kind of by yourself, working out how you're going to do things, working out how you're going to move on with your life, move on with things. And I'm seeing you probably set up some kind of system to help you to deal with being able to concentrate on this thing that you're manifesting in the Magician. Because I'm seeing that, you can't just say to yourself, oh, this time I'm going to concentrate. It's like being on a diet or something. This time I'm not going to eat a pizza, and then someone puts one under your nose, and of course the first thing you do is eat a pizza. You have to set up a system so that you're not going to be distracted, so that you're going to be able to concentrate. So it might be a system like, I am going to work on this at between this hour and this hour every Thursday and Friday. Might be something like that. And I'm going to turn my phone off at that time, and I'm going to shut the door. Might be something like that. So it's a system. It's a regular system that's going to you're going to put in place, and it's going to help you to manifest this thing. And this is, I'm seeing this is how you're finally going to do it. You're finally going to get this thing. You're finally going to finish this thing. This is going to be really good for you, and it's going to help you move on from this person in the King of Cups who isn't communicating with you. This is really going to help you. This structure is really going to help you to move on, and this hard work as well is going to help you to do that. That's what I'm seeing. So Libra, I hope this resonated. General readings can't always resonate with everyone, and also sometimes these readings can be in reverse. So what I mean is, if I'm saying you're going to walk into the door, it might be that they're going to walk into the door and see you. So it can be in the reverse. I hope that makes sense.